Hello, I'm back to do another reading. This one's for Hillary, for my friend Hillary. She wanted to know how China might fit into North Korea's future, and are they already pulling some strings? So the only way I think I can really answer that question is to do a Celtic cross, and I'm going to do the Celtic cross on North Korea. And so if I see any powerful influences come in, I've set the intention for it to show what control China may have over North Korea or not. Okay, so the forces in motion for North Korea, the challenges for North Korea, what they actually do have control over, what they've done in the past, what's hanging over them with no control, their near future, what they're attracting, others' influence, their distant future, their outcome, which is, always fluid, I believe. And then I'm going to take the two cards that would be on the bottom for added information to that possible outcome. Okay, so the forces in motion, they are very embattled. Their challenge is, this is the Five of Wands, their challenge is the Hierophant. Wow. This may very well be China. Well, let's just keep going. Okay, what they have control over. We have the King of Swords. What they've done in the past. We have the High Priestess. What's hanging over them with no control. We have the Ace of Swords. Their near future is the Ten of Pentacles. That's interesting. They're attracting the Three of Pentacles. Others' influence is that lined up there, Four of Pentacles. Their distant future is the Nine of Wands. The outcome being the Moon. And then added information on the Moon, we have the King of Wands and the Lovers. Okay, so, excuse me, forces in motion would be, with the Five of Wands, would show that there's a big struggle. There's a huge struggle, and they're fighting for control over their own country. And the challenge is the way their government is put together. It's the way their conformity to the way the people conform to this, so-called governmental control. So it's, that's a really, really challenging card to have. That is an extremely challenging card. Because, with the conformity, it's like, are the forces in motion here, are they trustworthy? Well, I think not. They've had, dictator after dictator. Their entire dynasty has been dictators. So they're really, the country itself is at risk of are they going to challenge the status quo that's been going on here? Here's the challenge, and here's the status quo. Do they want things to keep going like that, or are they ever going to fight back? Will the people of North Korea ever fight back? This, in the most inverted sense, is tremendous restriction. Because they have the control. And the tradition, the old tradition, is that going to continue? Like, is that would that be a good thing to continue? I think not. So this may very well be China, communist China, wanting to come in and take over. I don't know if this would be, it's possible that this could be North Korea's military. But if that's the case, it's not very strong because they only have sticks to fight with, big batons, and they don't have swords. They have the King of Swords down here. So maybe this is their military that they do have control over, but how strong is their military is my question. It may be much stronger than I know or think, right? I mean, I honestly don't know that. Now, what they've done in the past is they've kept secret and they've hidden the fact that Kim Jong-un has been in a coma. And I don't know if he has crossed over or not yet. The last reading I did on him, I looked like he was in the state of the coma, and he was trying to decide whether to let go or not. On a soul, on a spiritual level, he was trying to decide whether to cross over. But so they've kept all that secret. And what's hanging over them with no control is to have, new ideas in ways to proceed over themselves. They have no control over a clear focus going forward. There's no control over like having a breakthrough, having some victory. And what their near future brings in with the Ten of Pentacles here, this looks to me like more of just that family dynasty. This looks to me like more of the dictator control over them, because they don't have control. The people of North Korea don't have financial control individually over their own futures. So this is very sad. This could be financial failure. In the inverted, sense, the inverted reverse meaning of this card would be a financial loss. But it's all about, the lineage, the like generations before, and the money that they have. So this could be, this may very well be that China could come in and take over. I guess the question is do they want China to come in and take over, and if they or join forces with China, if they do want that, because they're both communist, countries, so maybe they would want that. Yeah, if the people aren't strong enough to stand up on their own and take care of themselves, then of course they would continue to be communist. And align with that. Now, what North Korea is attracting is, teamwork, financial teamwork, and this can be read as, dark money politics. And because others' influence over them is that they hold the purse strings, they hold the money. And North Korea's distant future is one of paranoia and embattlement and feeling really beat up, and like they're just so wounded they don't know if they can hang on and persevere anymore. With the outcome being unknown, with the outcome being, it's hidden. But there's, unhappiness and confusion here. There's a lot of fear and anxiety and illusion. And insecurity is the main way I would read this, is very, very insecure. And it's because of the dictators in in the past that have always had control, and the partnership with the dictators. But the forces in motion are for them to stand up and fight. If the people of North Korea would ever stand up and fight, but maybe they can't because they're destitute. Maybe they can't because they have never had enough money of their own to be even healthy, let alone strong. So it looks to me like a very sad situation. This is an awful card to have for the ending, unless it has something to do with somebody being on their spiritual path. Then it could be read in a completely different way. But as a country, this is very insecure. This is financial insecurity. Financial insecurity. All things point towards financial insecurity and the paranoia of, do we even have enough food to eat? And so a partnership with another country that may be able to be better than what they've had in the past is possibly on the table. That's possibly on the table there. Wow. Let me draw a couple more cards for their, well, actually, I'll just use a different deck. For their future. I mean, it looks very, very, from what I can say now is it looks very uncertain unless they were to join forces with someone who could help them. But right now, as it stands, if Kim Jong-un is not in charge, it's his sister and the military. So let's ask what decisions would be made. Here, actually, let's just do this. What decisions will be made in the future by the military and, I guess, the sister? Can't remember her name. Okay. What decisions will be made in the future by the people in power of North Korea? Okay, so we have the Hierophant, King of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands, the Seven of Swords, and the Three of Cups. All right, so that doesn't look very good, honestly. With this for the theme, it's taking a stand, but because these, look how we have the Hierophant again. So this is the conforming to whoever has the most money, the King of Pentacles, the guy, whoever's got the money to come in, they're not going to take a stand against that. They're gonna just take whatever they can, because that's what these wealthy dictators do. They take whatever they can, all the resources, and even from other countries. I mean, maybe even there's, I don't see Russia here, but there's just that little canal of water that's in between, where Russia can flow through, and I guess, well, that's the connection with China as well, but between North Korea and Russia and China. So it's all about the money from these conforming to the tradition of the powers that are in place, and then to stand up to that. There's not the strength here. I don't see anybody standing up to that. These two cards are way too strong, and the taking a stand against this is just going to be had by the people who want to have the have what they want, to have this could be North Korea, China, and Russia, who just take the resources to get away with whatever they can, because nobody's really going to fight, because they can't. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's all I have. It looks to me like a very sad situation. Yeah. So we can try and send positive thoughts of strength to North Korea. Okay. Thank you guys. Bye.